Right guys, so as requested, I'm going to show you how I got this 4.5R trade. I'll drop down on the, ignore these positions on the right. I've actually got these live on GU at the minute. But yeah, so this was the trade in question. This is a 4.5R. I got this a couple of days ago and obviously you guys wanted to see it. So here's the video, here's the breakdown of what made me enter, what structure I seen to make me look closer at this trade, basically at entering. So let's get straight to it. So if we jump on the daily, guys, we are, when I can find it, so we're obviously bullish at the minute. So I marked all the areas on the daily. So this area here, that was the candle that actually produced a low that actually took liquidity to the left. So this candle here took liquidity to the left. So that is my trend. That is my daily low trend. As you can see, the high that created the low, that's actually been broke. So as soon as this low gets broke and closed below, we know we're in to sells overall. That's hence why I'm selling now. So we knew this broke, this wicked below. So then we dropped down to the 4 hour. So as you can see, I've still got the daily marked on there. So that's the daily. It actually closed, the 4 hour closed below on the daily. But I know you're thinking, why did you buy when you've just told us you're looking for sells? Well, the reason is because over here, we've got loads of imbalance. So there's loads of orders there that are ready to buy, basically. And we've tapped into the extreme here and we've actually reacted from the extreme. And because we had this lovely wick rejection from this extreme zone that's underneath imbalance, then I was interested for buys. And obviously we've left imbalance and an order block up here, so which is what I'm selling today. That's why I was looking for buys. So that's the 4 hour. We broke below the daily low on the 4 hour. We wicked into an extreme area that was beneath imbalance. Perfect. So we then drop down to the 15 minute. Let's go a little closer. So the 15-minute swing, guys, is this area here is the swing low because that broke the current swing high. That was the swing high that created the low. So that liquidated to the left and then it broke lower. So that's the swing high, created a swing low. And then over here, we actually broke the swing high. So once that happened, perfect. We marked out the extreme, hence, well, this box down here is the extreme order block, the very extreme. Sometimes it doesn't even come to this, but we came to this and then we had a perfect setup. As you can see, we knew it was coming back because the trend changed. That is the 15-minute trend and that broke through. So we know that it's pulling back on the swing, on the 15 swing. Right, so you can see now we tapped into the extreme. So there's two things you could do here. You could wait for the 15 break, which would be waiting for this area to break, and then you know the 15-minute trend has changed. And then you can mark the extreme, which is this purple area, and you can get another entry over here. So you'd put your entry, basically, you could put your entry on there, cover the 15 low, and then aim for the swing high. That'd be a 3.5, which isn't bad at all. Or soon as you can react, which is what I did, soon as we react to this extreme demand zone, the purple box down here, we drop down to the 1 minute. And that's what I'm going to do now. So drop down to the 1 minute, swipe all the way across. We've got to find the trade. Right, keep following, guys. I'm trying not to be boring, but yeah. So ignore this line for now because we didn't actually enter off of that break. We entered before. So what we were waiting for was a 1 minute break. So we tapped into the extreme, the 15 minute, then you want a break. We actually took, and then so you look for the 1 minute trend to change. And we knew that soon as this candle here in the middle, I'll try and zoom in a little bit, but this candle here, that actually wicked and took a small bit of liquidity to the left candle. So that's our first area of interest. So we mark that up, hence the green line there, put a number 1 there. Soon as that breaks, we know we've got a possibility of a buy coming in place. So that broke. Then you wait, you want it to come back into the 50%. So then You drop that out, so when it starts to retrace, you know it retraces. So that was a wick, so that doesn't count. So this area needs to come back. We'll do it green so we don't get confused. That's the wrong one. It's being awkward on me. Of course it is, because I'm filming. So we want this area to tap down. Obviously we wicked there. We wanted a pullback to happen. And I don't know why it keeps going out of focus. But yeah, so as soon as that pulled into that 50%, perfect. Now we're waiting for another break on the 1 minute. And as you can see, I'll zoom in even more, we actually had that break here. We had another break. So there's so many confluences coming for a buy setup. And simply, guys, all I did then was I let that create its high, and then we want it to start to pull back a little bit. And then we pretty much entered, well I did, I entered manually around the 50% mark, hence why you see here. And just to be safe, we covered pretty much the 1 minute low. I think I rounded it, yeah, I rounded it to 10 pips. And then simple, guys, we targeted. I didn't want to target the actual swing, which I wouldn't have got away with actually if I did, because it would have took me out break even. But I wanted to target this high here. This is a nice bit of liquidity. So I wanted to get just past that, and I rounded it off 4.5 R, and it was a lovely trade. I was a bit worried when it started to come back, but then it reacted from the other extreme block, this 15-minute block, and then it shot straight up. As you can see, there's like 10, 12 candles there in a row, bullish. So that was pretty good trade. It took quite a while to hit, to be fair, because it retraced back and then it shot up. But that's what you want, guys. You want your breaks, then you want to drop down again to your lower time frames. And if you get your breaks on the lower time frames, that is more confluence. And then once that breaks, then you can look again for another break. All these are little confluences for you to enter a brilliant trade. And at the end of it, get profit. So hopefully that's clear, guys. Comment below any questions, like, subscribe, all the normal jargon. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.